How'd you do, I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the Candyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out wrong. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party.
Oh, Grandma, no!
So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
Greetings and welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to today's Coyote Streams. I am Coyote de la Mancha, howling at windmills and tilting at the moon. This episode's not-for-profit is the Southern Poverty Law Center. Best known for their takedown of a certain white-robed group of pinheads in the 80s through their Clan Watch program, the SPLC is devoted to establishing and maintaining legal justice throughout the country. They strive to strengthen voting rights, end unjust imprisonment, eliminate poverty and economic inequality, and dismantle white supremacy. They never charge their clients, and they take no money from the federal government for obvious reasons. So if you can afford it, please consider giving them a small donation. And if you or someone you know may be in need of their services, or you're interested in helping out in other ways, link to their website is below. Now, before I get to the game itself, I have just one more thing, but don't worry, I'll make it quick. The New York Times has reported that Kristi Noem's Department of Homeland Security has spent hundreds of various subpoenas to Google, which owns YouTube, Meta, which owns Facebook, and other media corporations for lists of names associated with accounts that criticize ICE and its actions under the current regime. Now, I waited before reacting to this in the hopes that the report was mistaken. Just because something is completely in character for this administration to attempt, such as a reprehensible and cowardly act like this, doesn't necessarily make it true. I have since confirmed the story's veracity through several other sources. Links are in the description. Therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to use this tiny platform of mine to say to all of those who would strip others of their fundamental right to self-expression, as well as to life, to liberty, and to the pursuit of happiness, fuck you very much. Fuck you, may you rot and burn in hell. May your walls fall, and may your victims live to tell the tale. May all the world forget that you ever stood, and may all the world regret that you did no good. Now, on with our show. Now, it seems only appropriate that since Last episode, we were all about Valentine's Day with the worst odd couple ever. Now we are on to the best old marrieds couple ever with Khalid and Jahira. God, I love this intro. Just for the record, this is so cool. I cannot describe to you what it was like when this first came out years ago. The effects just of the intro was such a perfect hook. It would just blow people away. So, let's... Happy Valentine's Massacre Day. That's where we left off. Huzzah! ADFE says, may you find your Dulcinea today. Aw, thank you. Yeah, as I recall, there isn't much of a romance option in this game, but there is in the second installment of the series. You have, you kind of have your options to choose from.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
When shall you attend to it? Will you attend to it in a trice? Okay, yeah, you know what, actually, let's start off during the day, as I think of it.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Whereas we have group infravision toggled. Not all the party members have infravision. And it would just be more courteous if we went ahead and just rested up until the following day. So, here we go. Tra-la-la-la. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Yeah, there came a point that kind of started haunting my dreams as I played this. And I'll go ahead and just click it right down here at the edge. This is relatively safe and secure territory, especially now that we've cleared out all the hobgoblins. Alright, so yeah, Peld Vale, pardon me. That's something that might be fun to explore in the future, but right now I kind of want to stick to the main quest. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, this is... Wow, I've actually explored a lot of this region. Look at that. Stone the Crows, okay. Well, let's...
It shall be as you wish.
Carry on our way, then. Frickin' walk for 8 hours straight. You know what would be great to have in this world? Horses. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be amazing? Just like, oh yeah, let's just have horses. Horses are good. But yeah, as I pointed out in an earlier stream, horses in this world are just almost unheard of. Which I imagine a species of horse that maybe because of accidental interference or maybe magical experimentation gone awry. They still have the lifespans of horses, but they reproduce like elves. Hello. And out. I must dash to Beregost. I must. Governor Keldath must be told of the extra troops being sent his way. Beregost is to be garrisoned in case of Amnian attack, though Amn has denied such intent. Of course they would deny it, the snakes. Make way for the messenger! Seriously, I keep wondering as I play this through, like, how are these various messengers making it through these areas without just dying a horrible death? Yeah. ADFE points out maybe the horses are dangerous. Maybe they take you to places you didn't want to go. Ooh, there's a thought. Oh, hello, small child. Jace, is that your name? Hello, Jace.
You funny looking.
Don't you be getting any closer, or I'll have Mom come and give you the belt. Dude, relax. I don't want to hurt you. It's okay. Oh, sure. That's what our other group of bandits said. And then they just went and attacked a caravan I just saw leave. They were a bunch of liars, probably just like you. Get lost. I have so many questions. Yeah, is the fool says they just shout, make way for the messenger, and the Gibblings are just like, oh yeah, sorry, carry on then. Maybe I should start doing that. You know, that might be exactly the approach. Oh, wow. The kid was like just hanging out right at the edge of a slaughter fest by the looks of things. Are there any survivors? Oh, there's a caravan. Members of this caravan met a violent death. While there is no evidence to suggest it, you would surmise that bandits must be responsible. I don't know, I think an eyewitness might be evidence. Survivors? 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 Oh dear. Now, I'll admit, I'm also a little curious just because that's like one wagon. One wagon generally does not a caravan make. So I'm like, okay, where's everybody else? Survivors? Anyone? Hello? Yeah, rated caravan. Let's go ahead and color that red. All right. Survivors? Anyone we can help out here? Anybody? Anyone? Okay, it's looking like probably nobody survived, but I'm going to carry on scanning the area just in case. Whoop, hello. Okay, there's more wagons. Okay, from the looks of it, yeah, from the looks of it, that last wagon made a run for it. The first one that I found was the one that made a run for it, and they just died horribly. Yeah, I can't even click on these wagons. They're so torn up they're not even willing to speak for themselves. Now see, you can have a horse pulling a wagon. I guess they're just so rare and expensive. An enemy! A gibberling. Okay, let's see now. I'll go ahead
You
and
have
use
but to ask.
a slight motion to make sure I don't accidentally charge this guy. Okay, you have missile weapon. You can use a missile weapon. And you have a missile weapon. Okay, good.
For the fallen!
Okay. All right. So, haven't found any bandits, but we have found gibberlings carrying gold and jewels. Did that kid see a bunch of diseased gibberlings and think that they were bandits? Wait, Jaheira, lightning Jaheira? What? Wait. What just happened? So, you're a gibbering then? Yes, sir! Okay. Then what do you do? Gibber. Okay, apparently Jaheira, according to this, cast lightning on herself? She is injured. She lost like half her health. I don't understand what just happened. There's no other foes in range, so in theory, nobody cast a lightning bolt. I would have thought I would have seen it arcing across the screen. What? I don't understand anything that's happening here. Okay, before we go any further, physician, heal thyself. Cannot save at this time, so apparently there are still hostiles about. Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Maybe the Gibberlings are being led by a mage who can cast lightning. That's not comforting. Maybe she was just randomly hit by lightning from the storm. Of course, I mean, she's a druid. So, ideally, she and the forces of nature are kind of tight. I don't know. I don't understand any of that. Alright. Khalid, you're a strong, burly fellow. Pick that stuff up for us. Good lad. Alright, I don't think I'm going to find any survivors of the caravan.
If none are better.
That's unfortunate. Upholding the balance by discharging the raw negative vibes. Good, Lady Jaheira.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, Izzy the Fool says he googled it and confirmed Jaheira was randomly struck by natural lightning. What the hell? Wow! I wonder if that can happen to our foes as well. We'll just be fighting people and then all of a sudden, zot! Lightning just randomly strikes them and down they go. That would be amusing. A Zvart. Really? A Zvart? Zvarts are
It shall be as you wish.
not common. Seriously not common. They're not super dangerous. I mean, they're basically kind of like... They're kind of like goblins or trolls, I guess. But, Oh, I thought I could go around this way. It looks like I may not be able to. Can I go down here? Yeah. Alright, good. Oh, wow. According to Izzy, apparently somebody lost an Iron Man run where you die, you have to restart because of a random lightning bolt while at full health. Wow. What did you do before Dark Souls, huh? Well, we tried. But, Oh, don't worry, it's never been easy. God says restart your game, loser. Burgos to the south. Okay, well. Yeah. It's grim that the caravan suffered that, but, yeah. We've got stuff we need to be doing. Baragos lies to the south. So, to the south with us. 4 more hours till Baragos. Travel!
Good day,
Fine day to you, sire. Such a fine day for you, wouldn't you say?
Golan Ven. Need directions. You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Bedargost? Okay, everybody. Hands on your purses. Let's stay frosty here. Well, if you can direct me to an affordable inn, I'd be very grateful. Aye, we have many inns for the frugal adventurer. The Red Chief has basic rooms, though the clientele is a touch rowdy. There is also the Burning Wizard and the Jovial Juggler, which have finer suites. The Burning Wizard? The Red Chief is near the center of town. No, we'll go back to the Burning Wizard. Aye, the Burning Wizard's there too. The Jovial Juggler is a bit further along. The Burning Wizard. Why is it the Burning Wizard? The Jovial Juggler is a bit further along and sits at the southern edge of the city. No. Go back. Why is there a Burning Wizard? Yeah, that's not an option. I can't ask for more information of why the hell is an inn called the Burning Wizard. All right, do you have a smithy? We got the best smithy in all the realms. Sure you do. Terram Thunderhammer. Oh, that's quite a name there. Furium. Terram Thunderhammer Furium runs the Thunderhammer smithy in the eastern side of town. He has a few exceptional items as well, though you could also check Feldpost's Inn. They carry trophy items, though you'd best be rich as kings. Feldpost's Inn is at the west, closer to the south edge of town. Okay, so Feldpost's Inn also has smithy items. Hey, J-Kish Hobby, welcome! ADFE says, oh yeah, you want to go to the summer camp? You better stop at the Harbinger gas station. Don't ask why it's called that. You look like some nice gregarious college kids. Yeah, they also, they rent a timeshare for this cabin that's in the woods, far secluded, where there's no cell signal and only one road in and out. You'll like it there. No, we don't do long-term stuff, just case-by-case basis, and we only take cash. Okay. Thanks for your help. No problem, friend. Enjoy your stay. It's got a killer atmosphere. Trust me, bro.
It shall be as you wish.
I've no time for the
I don't have time to talk to you now. I have my cattle to care for back at the farm. Before I go, you just take my advice. I'd watch myself while traveling the roads. You don't say. There be bandits in the wilderness who'll take more than just your gold. You mean diseased gibberlings? Gibber! Not now. Alright, hello, cow. Cow says moo. Alright. Let's go through here. Scarab, butterfly, black cat, grinning cat. Farmer. Prithee, good man of the earth. I swear I saw something moving out back of my place, so I keep a pyre burning all the time now. As long as that keeps it out of my backyard, I don't care what it was or where it went. Okay. Prepared to be entertained. No pressure. Yeah, just trying to get the lay of the land right now. Just kind of clearing away some of the darkness. Wow. Okay. That is some beautiful dyes that you've got in your clothing, O commoner. Let's see. There's no sign here. I don't know what kind of building this is. Is this a private residence? Is this an inn? I don't know. I can't tell. It's locked. Okay. Not an inn. Almost assuredly not an inn.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Oh, hi? What do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to help you against the vicious magic bandits? Wirt the peddler? Is that you? Nira. I mean, hopefully she's cool. I like the hair. Alright, I'm willing to help out.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. We don't do legions. That's not the formation I would have chosen.
Hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
Alright, hang on. I need to turn this up a little bit on my end. Be just a moment. Where's that frickin' remote control? Diddly boob. Alright. Alright. Location of applicable remote? Unknown. I guess I'll just do the best I can.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
I like her. I don't like that other guy in the red, but I like her.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
Oh, wow. And my options are, I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman? Looks like she's with me now. What can you offer to change that? And take her for all I care. I have no idea who this woman is. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, even if she hadn't approached me, I'd be like, yeah, screw you. What are you doing hunting another living person? I'm not going to let you hurt her. You don't have the right.
By my right as a wizard of Fae, we must study her anomalous powers, whether or not she comes willingly.
Oh, Red Wizard of the Fae. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, back off before I see whether you're as red on the inside as on the outside.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Okay. Well, game on. Okay, well, not a bad showing so far, but let's see if we can enhance this a little bit. Alright, I'm there. Chihiro's there. Khalid is there. Imoen is there. Nira is there. We've got Thayan Bodyguard, uninjured. Thayan Bodyguard, badly injured. Thayan Wizard, barely injured. Okay. First off, Chihira, you're in melee. Do the melee. I'm going to see if I can just put the wizard to sleep and hopefully just make everything easier. Khalid, shoot the wizard. And Imoen, shoot the wizard. Alright. Oh, okay, well, the wizard didn't go down, but the other bodyguard did. That's pretty good. Now, the wizard has defenses. Darn it. Trust me when I say, as a wizard, do not underestimate how dangerous a wizard can be. And this dude's just chilling. He's like, oh yeah, you know, magic duel going on in the street. Oh, it must be Tuesday. Okay. So... save versus death. I cast sleep. Mage doesn't care. I'm seriously starting to wonder why sometimes sleep just doesn't seem to do anything currently. Oh well. That's what Magic Missile is for.
Lest I not survive.
Okay, and Jahira, heal yourself before you do anything else. In fact, don't worry about taking the time to cast a spell. That is what potions are for. Okay, kill the mage. Again, common is just like derp de derp de derp. Okay. Okay, everybody, let's go bang the queen. And he's just wandering away like it doesn't even concern him. No, 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 no. There we go. Alright. Dead wizard. Everybody okay? I mean, you know, everybody who matters?
Really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
And once again, I've got two good answers and one that just, like, wow, what will you do now? Surely Ekandor will return at some point, which is good, or no apology is necessary, I was merely doing what any honorable person would do, which is good, but not quite the vibe that I'm feeling, or that's well and good, but custom dictates that you dump a load of gold into my hands. What will you do now? You know, surely the Mephistopheles that you accidentally banished is going to come back eventually, once he figures out how.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
I'm sure you can when the wind is with you and the dice happen to roll benevolently. You know what? There isn't nearly enough chaos in my life. Absolutely. Come on along.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Met a half-elf named... Alright, I need to check my journal in order to be able to read that in full. There we go. I met a half-elf named Nira on the road and rescued her from a group of red wizards intent on studying her talent for wild magic. Her spells are unpredictable, but sometimes far more powerful than those of other spellcasters. Her personality seems just as unpredictable, so I hope I made the right choice in bringing her along. I don't think her personality is that unpredictable. I mean, she's a little fey, but, you know, who am I to judge? Now, let's see here. Yeah, I'm human, and Imoen is human, and everybody else is half-elf so far. Nira is, okay, she has the possibility of spell failure. She also has the possibility of a wild surge, because she's a wild mage. Chaotic neutral, but I think with good tendencies from the way she's talking. Wisdom 10. But intelligence 17, so, you know, good on her. When asked about her past, Nira says she's been on the run from Red Wizard for months and months. She seems quick-thinking and a little glib, but you have heard that wild mages are among the most powerful spellcasters, as long as they don't have an accident. Despite her cheerful and capricious demeanor, you sense her past haunts her. As much as she loves unleashing the powers of her wild magic, she also seems to fear the harm it can cause. Yeah, well, that's fair, actually. So, okay. Shahira, heal thyself again. It's interesting, usually she's not the one who's just constantly getting injured. Usually that would be someone else. But she's just been having terrible luck today. So let's see here.
You have but to ask.
Yeah, the wizard who died over here apparently had nothing. These guys had, well, they had leather armor and swords, which, yeah, okay, sure. Alright. And just like that, we need a place that we can heal up a little bit, so... Yeah, that I think that must be a private residence.
Good as done.
It shall be as you wish.
So... North, south, east. One of the inns was to the east. I remember that much. Oh, is this the inn that is to the east? Oh, Khalid, encumbered, cannot move. Poor Khalid. Alright, everybody, we need to go back for Khalid. Sorry about that, old bean. Didn't mean to neglect your needs there. Okay. Alright. And everyone is mobile at full speed now. Ooh! Alright. Nira. I do not wish the offense for all the world, but I'm going to ask you to let me carry that gem bag. Cannot give. Inventory is full. That's fine. Inventory is no longer full. Gem bag, gem bag, gem bag, gem bag. Okay. That allows me to compound certain things. Can I store a belt in a gem pouch? No. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just switch a few things around here. There we are. Okay. Let's see here. Everybody still cool? Everybody still cool? I will go ahead and carry the necklace because I have a gem bag. And Nira also has really cool robes. +1 versus missile attacks for armor class. +1 to save versus breath weapon. The Traveler's Robe has been perfected for use by any rambling itinerant mage that travels from town to town. Wow, okay. Not exactly a complimentary description of the item. Nira's staff +1. This finely crafted and intricately engraved quarterstaff was improved upon by Nira herself. Her intent was to create a staff that would inflict fiery pain upon its victims, but she fell slightly short of that goal. While it can light enemies aflame, there is also the chance that the staff will backfire and incinerate its wielder. Oh, you are such a missile combatant right now. 10% chance that either the target or the wielder will take 1 point of fire damage. Yeah, save that for a last resort, lady. No offense, but, you really don't need to be relying on that. Let's give you a few more stones. Okay. Now, shall we?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, it's always sunny kind of dialogue options. Yeah, you do have the option to be an absolute psycho if you really feel the need. Okay, let's see. And what do you have ready? Okay, good. Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. Wait, what does that do? Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. No, I don't want to remove it. There we go. Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. This spell is the Wild Mage's ultimate last resort spell. When cast, the mage releases a sudden flood of wild magical energy in the hopes of seizing and shaping that energy into a desired spell effect. The attempt usually fails, but something almost always occurs in the process. And here I was concerned that life would be dull.
Stand back and watch this.
Oops, okay. That is not what I intended.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Is this an inn? No, this is somebody's personal quarters.
You need something, stranger?
Well, hello there. Not too sure what you expected to find in here, but perhaps you have come to the wrong place by mistake. I'm Galteron, and I was just doing a bit of cleaning in the spare time I find myself with. Not much call for my grunt-style labor right now, what with the caravan staying away. Oh well, best be on your way, please. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry to intrude.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Well, wait a minute.
My turn to save the day.
Okay, I do like her. There is something of the fairy about her demeanor, and it's appealing to me. Alright, we need to get some rest before we go any further. What is this? That's... Oh, I thought that was a sign, and no, that's a stocks. Oh. Wow. Screw this place. The Red Sheaf. Okay, that is an inn. And not only is it an inn, it's an inn that is not the Burning Wizard Inn. So yeah, let's go in here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, now what the hell? You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that it's anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. Why are you doing this? What is your damage? I've done nothing to you. Is there a word for what is wrong with you? You've done nothing to anyone for us, I know. Don't matter one whit to me, though. A price is a price, and a head is a head. And whenever the two meet, there's old Carlad making his living. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Okay. First of all, no, you suck.
You have but to ask.
Second of all, let's just everybody fillet this creep. Oh my god! Nira had a wild surge and monsters were summoned. That is so cool. Wait, can you control those? Please tell me you can control those. I'm gonna try casting sleep in the hopes. Okay, this has to be Carlad. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, I cast sleep. Apparently it had no effect. Carlad is being attacked also by a dire wolf. Oh, Nira, you can so stay. Oh. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Actually, never mind that. Yeah. Time for Wand of Magic Missile. Holy crap, Jaheira is just the world's punching bag right now. What kind of armor do you have? Do I need it? She's got good armor class. She is just... of course I did minimum damage to him. He's barely injured.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Holy crap, okay, Nira? Let's try a chromatic orb.
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
What? Oh, and she just got killed by her own spell. Oh, poor Nira. Wow, that sucks a lot. Everybody else took damage too. That also sucks. Okay, well, and now this is the downside of being a wild mage, I guess. And Carlat is still barely injured.
For those lost in righteous battles.
Okay, Jaheira, time and place, love. No offense. Imowen, are you blind? Are you blinded right now? Yep, she's blind. Okay, that's what that is. Alright, why are you way up there? Take a step back, sister of my heart. Okay. Yeah, you're blind, but you know about where he is, so you can still attack. Jaheira just died? Holy smokes! This guy is a thrasher! Yeah, he just did 11 damage in one hit. Holy crap. Why does everyone keep moving forward into melee range to use arrows? I don't understand this. Okay. I need something that will do a reasonable amount of damage. That's not gonna do it. Burning Hands is not suitable. Okay, the Magic Missile Scroll, dang, its damage is based on the caster instead of the person who did the scroll, apparently. That's disappointing.
No! No!
Yeah, only now is is Carlat injured. Good gravy. This guy is a monster. Okay. I seriously, I don't know why the computer program keeps moving Imoen up close so that she can use a missile weapon. That just makes no sense to me at all. At least Carlat's badly injured now. Okay, he's busy with the dire wolf. He is near death. Man, this wand of missiles. Imoen, not the first time that you have indirectly saved lives. Seriously, where would we be right now without this frickin' wand? That's right, just keep attacking that dire wolf, buddy. Alright. Ah, holy crap. Okay, Carlat is dead. But at what cost? Look at this. And, I mean, yeah, he just had splint mail and a battle axe. No, he had chainmail. The splint mail is Jaheira's. Maybe the splint mail is magical? I mean the chainmail? Well, in any event. Alright. Okay. This is terrible, but we fortunately have a lot of money. How much money do we have? We have 218. Yeah, we can bring them both back to life. It's going to cost us almost everything we have, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Okay, I have to have an inventory space before I can arm something, even though I have space in my weapon selection. That's irritating. But I can manage. Alright. First off, bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent, etc., etc., those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 350 coins of gold. Yeah, before it was 200. Well, crud. Looks like I'm getting popular around here. Alright. Khalid, gonna need to ask you to pick up things. Bloody hell. I'm hoping that that stuff was magical. My concern is that it will turn out that it wasn't. Alright, chainmail. Alright, let's see here. Chainmail, armor class 5. Splint mail, armor class 4. Yeah, splint mail is actually better armor. Does it seem to be magical? Okay, it doesn't seem to be magical. You know what? Screw it. There's a limit as to how much we can reasonably carry. Cannot use item. Okay, that's fine. I'll just carry it. I have no talent with a sling at all, but I can just carry it around until the people that are the rightful owner can be restored. Jeezy Pete's. All right. Yeah, grab the... All right. Redistribute things a little bit here. Can you carry that at all? I don't know if you can. Imoen with her strength of 9. Fucking hell, man.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay, both of them cannot move. Well, crud. Can I carry this? Yes, okay, I can carry Jaheira's armor. He can carry her shield. Okay, large shield, medium shield. We'll just trade those out. God, this hurts. It sucks. We lost a friend. Hi, Khalid. We'll just leave that stuff there. Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Fortunately, the dire wolf is being chill. Okay, who runs this place? There you are. Wow, I gotta go all the way around, huh? Alright.
You want some whiskey?
Yes. Show me what you have to offer. Okay, yeah, before we go any further... Wait. Yeah, before we go any further, sleep so that there can be some healing done. And... what's my status on spells? I'm out of spells, okay. Yeah. Alright, merchant it is. Hello, little mouse. Okay. We have regained what we can. Can we sell things here? No. Okay. Bloody hell. All right. Is there one of the questions that was not available when we first came into town was, you have a priest around here? And apparently they do not.
It shall be as you wish.
All right, somewhere around here, supposed to be a smithy. Khalid is poor Khalid. He is just inconsolable, and who could blame him? Yeah, this looks like it might be a good-sized smithy run by somebody, you know, who has thunder in his name. Locked. Booted for a moment. Pretty sure it's a phone issue and not the stream. Is stream working okay for everyone else? Oh, crap. We're going to have to travel all that way. Just to get a priest? I think we are. Crap. With everything else that's happened just from exploring this town, I'm really not feeling like, now let's just wander around town randomly and we'll just see. All right, Golan, is there a priest nearby? Thunderhammer's on the east side of town. Yeah. I'm sad we lost Little Chaos Mage too, but that's okay. Her soul is still in transit. We have time to summon her back.
Sunny or not, it is nice to enjoy the out of doors.
It shall be as you wish.
See, Khalid, he is remembering his wife by remembering the joys to be found in nature. And I respect that. And if you enjoy watching me lose my friends and newfound companions, please consider giving the video a like. Maybe even subscribe
I shall attend to it in a
or a comment. If not for my sake, for Jahira's sake and the sake of the Little Chaos Mage. Pardon me. Oh, raised dead is 200. Oh, raised it as 100 for me. It's 100 for Nira. It's 100 for most people. 200 for Jahira. Holy crap. Why is it 200 for Jahira? Oh, is it because she's a druid and she's not part of your religion? That sucks. Are you really doing that? That's the only thing I can find, because Jahira doesn't have a low charisma. Khalid has a charisma of 9. But hold still. Hold. Get. But it's still just 100 for him. It can't be an alignment thing because Nira's chaotic neutral. Is Jahira a higher level? Marginally. Maybe it's per level. I don't know. Maybe it is. Ah, poor Nira. I hate to choose. But if we raise Jahira, Jahira's going to be in a better position to help us make sure we can raise Nira later. So, sorry, Nira. Alright. Yeah, most of this stuff the priesthood is not interested in. The Belt of Antiquity is, well, it's something that I have to remember Gorion by, but good going, Jahira. Yeah, she's just automatically healing herself. That's grand. Okay. You know, go ahead and heal yourself all the way up, actually. You have one left? You do. Go ahead and use that, too. Alright.
You have but to ask.
These guys just looking at us with their swords drawn. They're like, no, we remember the first time you came through here. You people are trouble. Dude, it's not my fault. We don't care. Where you go, anvils follow.
You have but to ask.
Poor Nira. That poor kid. Yeah, one of the disadvantages in this game, you do have a maximum of 6 to a party. I may ask Izzy the Fool if there's some if there's maybe a mod that we can apply to be able to have more than 6 people in the party or something, but there may not be one that's stable enough to bother with. But that basically means that as you make more friends, you have to tell some of your older friends to piss off. And that's just depressing. The Belt of Antiquity. You know, this is all I have to remember my father, almost. I mean, I also have his dagger. And I have the training he gave me. But, on the other hand, the Belt of Antiquity, as mentioned before, you take no damage from cold attacks, but double damage from fire. It's kind of like being a pseudo-undead, in a way. And most of the elemental attacks in this world are fire-based. He was hit multiple times with fire attacks just because that's what most people use, and none by frost because frost spells are higher level and tend to be rare. Which means if he hadn't been wearing this, he'd probably be alive today. The guy who bushwhacked us and tried to kill him would probably be dead, and if Woody had gone straight to the police, none of this would have happened. So yeah, I'm selling the belt. For the sake of bringing a friend back to life, I'm selling the belt. As long as I'm here. All right. Okay. Time to rearrange equipment. Chihira, take your armor and your club and your sling. Also, take your stones and equip yourself, person. I need to buy another sling and more stones in anticipation of Nira coming back to us. Yeah, she's only proficient in the quarterstaff. Because, of course, she's only proficient in the quarterstaff. By the way, Imowen, what is this about getting right in somebody's grill when you've got a bow? Explain that to me. Alright, let's see here. Short swords. What is this? No, the long sword? Alright. Oh. I need one of those too. Yes, give me an antidote. I sense it's going to be important later. Oh, and Jahira, here's a shield. Take a shield, dear, please. Use the frickin' shield. And... you know what? I don't know that her helmet is going to be waiting for her, so we may as well spend the whole one feckin' gold piece. Alright. Oh, wait, I'm curious about something. When I'm ready to buy that girdle back from you, how much is it going to cost me? 635. Okay, that's not nearly the markup I was anticipating. You're not a great man, but you're still a good one. Okay. Hold on.
You have but to ask.
All right. We go. We bring back the cute little Chaos Mage.
It shall be as you wish.
Poor kid. ADFE says, you think that's trouble? You should see the tribbles multiplying in your garbage dump. I know, right? Still, I don't have the heart to throw them out. They purr nicely. Okay. By the way, here is your stick. Here is your robe. Jahira, protect your brain. All right. Onward we go.
You have but to ask.
Man,
As you wish.
I'm glad this is the last time we're doing anything involving Valentine's Day or romance, because it seems like every time we do, somebody dies. Then again, it seems like every time I play this game, somebody dies. This is a dangerous game. Alright, 8, 16, 24, 240, so that's... Alright. Well... Yeah, initially I was thinking I needed 12 of those. I was like, oh, that can't be right. I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. So, okay. You have your sling. You have your stones. But I don't know how to shut up. The first time that you used your magic, you teleported away the bad guy. Good job. The second time you used your magic, you put a powerful enemy to sleep. Good job.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
The third time, you summoned a dire wolf who joined us in the fight. Good job. The fourth time, you exploded. Well, I didn't. You exploded. But yet that isn't my... Kaboom! Kaboom, Nira!
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Yeah, incidentally, Jahira is available as a romance option in the second game. I don't understand why.
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
Oh, Nira, you adorable little lizard. You die a lot, do you? Suddenly, suddenly, so much about you makes sense. It seems so easy. Since I joined you, I've only died once. I'll settle for easy. We face our share of danger, Nira.
Oh, well, yes, there's obviously that. I just meant that ordinary things are easier. I'm not constantly worried where my next meal is coming from, or whether a kobold will sneak up and slit my throat as I sleep.
And that was your life before we met?
Yes. Rocks for a pillow, eating clay, all that and more. My fortune seems to have come in waves. Has ever since High Forest.
High Forest. Is that where you're from?
That's me. Born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
Oh. What happened?
You know, this and that. I was never a very good student of magic, and part of that could be attributed to never studying. I ended up flubbing a few spells, and here I am.
Well, I'm not blaming you, but, I mean, you opened the door for this, and I'm not going to pry, but I'm sensing a lack of detail here. And that's cool. It's your tale. It's up to you as to whether you tell it. I feel like you want to. I'm just not sure you're ready. And that's for you to decide.
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
Well, I mean, we're both practitioners of magic. Accidents do happen, even horrible ones.
You really know how to get someone to open up. Why, yes, let me just share intimate details about my past. You put me right at ease.
No, take your time. Just tell me when you're ready.
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
Oh. That's horrible. And Nira, for what it's worth, the chat's got your back. ADFE says, I would protect this gremlin with my life. J-Kish Hobby, I pledge my sword to Nira. I mean, yeah, someone who just started Adderall 5 days ago. Yeah, but I mean, even without the empathy and this, it's still like, I want to protect. I want to buy her ice cream and plush toys and see her safely home. Okay, and I'm torn as to how to respond to that, because a terrible turn of events, but you can't blame yourself. I wasn't there. I genuinely don't know. But perhaps your poor teachers are the ones to blame. In a case like that, yeah, I'm suspecting maybe. If you're training someone how to do something and they're doing their best, they're genuinely concentrating, and then somebody gets hurt, it's tempting to say the teachers have to be to blame. But if she's a wild mage, as I recall within the timeline of 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons on Toril, that was a relatively recent phenomenon when this game came out. And the teachers probably just weren't ready for that. Nobody was. So, yeah, ADFE says, I feel this girl. 2 Electrum says her teachers were yellers. Yeah, no takers. Probably they were. But I think I'm going to fall back on, you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
Yeah, and that, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, that's not great. But you're also a kid. I can understand why you might panic in that situation. And she says, it's kind of you to put it that way. There are times when I've wanted to think that way. It was confusing, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Still, afterwards I ran into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now and then for food, and once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave. Yeah, she is too young to be going through this.
I took to wandering high forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree and grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey. If you want, I'd like to hear more sometime.
All right, then I'll yank on your ear when I'm ready to gab some more.
This poor frickin' kid. Yeah, I was all set for this stream to be about Khalid and Jaheira, but it's kind of ended up being about Nira. And I'm cool with that. I think that works, frankly. I don't know if the thumbnail will change to reflect that or not, but well, need to rest up.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Wait, did we already rest up? Hang on. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okay.
My turn to save the day.
Also, she is chemically composed of pure adorableness.
You have but to ask.
And I want to protect. And if she was most people, it would just be a matter of, look, here's several hundred gold. You know, set her up in a house somewhere away from everything that's happened, start a new life. Come on, man. She's a mage. And not just any mage, she's a wild mage. She is a creature of the air and of fire. And the life she lives needs to honor that. ADFE says, yank on my ear, please. I used to live with a friend who had a pet rat. She'd ask for attention by climbing to my shoulder and tugging my ear with her teeth so gently. Oh, yeah, I used to have a gerbil that would kind of do that. Actually, wait, let's go over this way. We've had terrible luck over on the east side. And again, we should check over at the Red Sheath Inn. And see if that stuff is still there. Whoop. This is not the Red Sheath Inn. This is another place that is not the Red Sheath Inn. Okay, where did I go? Alright, this way.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, that's right, because this is where we got pounced by the Red Wizards of Thay. Those of you who are unfamiliar, yeah, the Mageocracy of Thay, they're a bunch of absolute bastards. They're actually ruled over by a lich who is determined to rule the world. Of course. Yeah, stuff's gone, as I figured.
But to ask.
Well, that's fair. But, yeah, he actually has a high level, I think it's a ritual, that he will engage in from time to time that basically he regrows his old mortal and fleshly body. So that, oh, I found the smithy. So that he can remember what a mortal human perspective was like and make his plans accordingly. His plan is to take over through financial means. And every now and then, because his plan is taking a while, there'll be some kind of, we gotta upturn the Dark Lord of the Sith uprising, and then he sighs and grabs his magic items and slaughters hundreds of people, and then gets back to Plan A.
You have but to ask.
But yeah, horribly evil, not nice people. Mira, I'm sorry, love, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Kiss me, blarney. What you has done?
Could you show us what you have for sale? Throwing, I actually have Barrel's Retort. What is Barrel's Retort? The only thing dwarven warriors love more than a cool pint of ale is a short-hafted blade of cold steel. Perfect for penetrating the thick skulls of orcs, these axes serve equally well when thrown or held in one hand. It does damage of 1d6 plus 2. It's plus 1 to hit. Now that's a well-made axe. Yeah. ADFE. The day Cetra the Imperishable graced your village, it was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Okay. Lots of stuff. Wait a minute. Magic. He's got magic weapons for sale. He has lots of magic weapons for sale. He has full plate armor for sale. Excuse me. What? Wow, okay. Oh, and he can also identify magic items in case I need a magic item identified. Alrighty then. Well, that's a good thing to note for the future. What color should I make that? I'm going to make that yellow for money. Okay, dang.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, and here's the temple. Here's the local temple.
It shall be as you wish.
Assuming it isn't, like, haunted by ghost bears or something. Well, this is a big temple. Holy crap, dude, look at this. Song of the Morning Temple. Okay, this is a temple to Lathander, the Morning Lord. This place is feckin' huge! Look at this! The sirens who
you have but to ask.
Sing the praises of their deity and are also armed with bows so that they can arrow you if you get out of line. There's the Morning Lord himself. Holy crap.
Welcome! The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lathander.
As we strive to aid all who make a difference in the realms. If you are battle-worn, we can extend a number of necromantic restorations, whatever you need. A small donation is all the compensation that we require. So, yeah, Jahira is just consistently 100 gold for a raised dead. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is based on level. Dang! Oh, but this dude sells potions. Well, that's a cool thing to note. And a stone to flesh scroll. 19 of them. I'm sorry, do you encounter a lot of people being turned to stone around here? Nobody wants to buy my girdle of trans. I don't understand. I know there's a market. It's probably just this place is so medieval that nobody who wants one feels safe to ask for it. I'll carry it around a while longer. You never know.
You have but to ask.
Oh yeah, there's a nice path going around. Watch it turn out there's another horde of hobgoblins just on the other side of the frickin' temple or something. Surprisingly, no. Hello, what is this? A smaller chapel? Yes? No? Well, hello there. Dawn Priest Blaine.
You have but to ask.
Hey, yeah. And who may you be? Nobody important. Go see Keldath for temple business. I just clean the floors. 'Tis lean times. Dawn Priest Brahm.
Hello?
We should get doors. They swiped the chairs. Nice floor, though. Huh. Okay. I'm guessing that this is a special ritual area. Yeah, it's a vestibule. That makes sense.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alrighty then. Well, while we're here in Baragost, I remember something about some spoders. And I don't remember exactly where it was. The Burning Wizard. Yeah, I'm in a hurry to go there. But it was towards the south of town, near an inn. So this might be the place. Locked. Then again, it might not be the place. I tend to think that if we had needed a key to get in, we would have been provided. Alright, let me check the map here. Feldeposts Inn. Kagane's shop? Huh. Aw, there's a nice fountain there. That's nice. Commoner, commoner, commoner. I think it was a jovial juggler that it was next to. The jovial juggler. Okay, I bet this is it. Okay.
If you wish, but I'm not a very inspiring leader.
I know, Khalid. I just want you in front because you've got lots of hit points and a low armor class. I'm not trying to put a bunch of pressure on you, okay? Just... What? No, no, not... No, Khalid, do not attack your wife. You have to be really careful what order you give commands. Okay. Quick save. Cannot save during combat. No, it just... Alright, screw it. Let's just... Alright, everybody, let's just go in and frickin' deal with this. Aha! All right. Okay. The spoders are officially unconscious. Let's take advantage of that quickly while we can. Man, yeah, I am really lucking out on this. I will tell you completely out of character, I do remember something about this combat before. And
If none are better.
It was rough. But my sleep spells really did the trick this time around, and I'm glad of it. Spider body, where are you coming from, spider body? Nobody knows who you are. Okay. There.
Well, of course. I am the obvious choice.
Heh. I love how I'm so modest. Yes, Khalid, I will carry the terrible spoder body, so you don't have to.
I can but try.
It shall be as you wish.
Ha! Boots. Bottle of wine. Gem. Bear! Yeah, the way she was talking, since she wanted to see if I could bring back boots and wine, I'm like, you're not planning on coming back to this house, are you?
You have but to ask.
Yeah, there's a way to have clickable items glow while playing this. I don't remember how to do that just offhand. Huh. Interesting. Apparently she's a McDonald's fan. Well, to each their own, I guess. Of course, it is McRib season. And that would explain a lot. Okay. Now, that was relatively painless. Relatively. Alright. Chihira, I need you to just stay cool, because we're going to go back to the Friendly Arm Inn. Because, you know, I did say I was going to try to deliver stuff. So I'm going to try to deliver stuff. Field of Posts in. Yeah. Should probably rest up.
Here now, get out. I don't like getting deep in here.
Oh, what the hell now? Come on. You're not seriously gonna do this.
You tell him, Marl.
Okay, Marl, we are a group of 5 heavily armed, heavily armored. 2 out of the 5 obviously magic-using drifters. We just walked into an inn. And you're starting a fight? Seriously? Ah, piss off. Who do I have to talk to just get a room around here?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Excuse me, miss.
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
Oh, hello. You must join me for a while. I insist. Oh, well, when a lady offers me a drink, how can I refuse? Everybody watch my back. You are the life of the party, you are. This all reminds me of the time when Betsy and I were still... Ooh, I'm so silly. I don't know a Betsy. Ooh. And we're done. I quite literally just want to rest up and... Oh, god damn it, there's Marl again. Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room for you troublemaking strangers. Just look, there's no need to get bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out, consorting with God knows what, dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? Alright, go easy. Let's keep it friendly. How about I buy you the rest in the bar around? Alright? I ain't your friend, you ain't mine. It'll be a cold day on the 9th plane before I drink with the likes of you. Bet you keep your filthy dungeon money to yourself. Better yet, how about I put you and your dead money back in the ground where it belongs? Okay, now he's sworn my life. Is he attacking? Yes, he's attacking. Okay. Piss off, Marl. Okay, there's part of the problem. In this system, for some reason, you get a saving throw against sleep. You know what? Screw it, we'll just go.
You have but to ask. It shall be as you wish.
Okay, he's now attacking the party and trying to kill us. We left. He's chasing us. I tried my last attempt at a non-lethal spell on this guy, and he just shrugged it off like it was nothing, because I guess it works differently in this game than in tabletop. In tabletop, second ed, and in first ed. Well, sorry, just in second ed. You roll 2d4, that's how many hit dice you affect with the sleep spell. He just makes a save versus death and he's fine. And now he's trying to kill people. Now he's trying to attack Khalid. Fuck you, Marl. Yeah, Marl's kind of a tough guy. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Well, no offense, pal, but doom on you. I didn't start the fight. I tried in good faith to avoid the fight. And you weren't having any. And you kept trying to kill my friends. So, sorry, Marl. That being said, I don't think we'll be staying at that particular inn.
You have but to ask.
I don't feel like we'll be welcome there after slaughtering one of their regulars. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me?
It shall be as you wish.
Hello.
Greetings. I am Kagan. What can I do for you?
Well, what kind of shop is this? I run an escort business. I hire mercenaries to escort caravans en route from Arm to Baldur's Gate. Right now I'm looking for some strong sword arms and I'm willing to pay high. It seems that one of the caravans under my protection never arrived at Baldur's Gate, and I need to know what happened. You look like a strong group of warriors interested in a job. Sorry, we don't have the time right now. Well, if you're not here for a job and don't need an escort, why don't you get the hell out of my face? Friendly place? Yeah.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This is definitely just a great town to be in. I'm thinking we'll rest up somewhere and then just leave this place alone. Just let this whole town quietly drown in its own cheese. What I'd give to see a friendly face around here. What's this? Oh. Hello, sorry to barge in.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Ah, you scared me. I wasn't taking anything honest. I was just checking out the house, that's all. Someone's got to watch over the place because I'm sure they will come back. The Grey Carts only went to Baldur's Gate to visit and they should be back already. I'm going to wait right here till they do. Oh, jeez. A lot of sad stories in this town. I don't want to be one of them. I have a vague recollection that there was something kind of interesting in this area, but I may be remembering wrong. Chihira's getting antsy. Yeah, okay, let's just go. Come on, guys. It's time to head back to the Friendly Arms Inn. Let whatever her name was know that if she does want to go back home, she can, because the spoders are taken care of. Farmer. Friendly Arm Inn. Yeah, Chihira, don't be too antsy, of course. One of the reasons that we took so long was because we side quested to bring you back to life! Just saying! I'm not bitter, I'm not resentful, I'm just saying, you know, cool your jets a little bit. Man, I am like only halfway to second level. Imowin is almost at second level, but then she's a thief. Thieves generally need about half as much XP as mages in this system. So, yeah, that makes sense. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Alrighty.
It shall be as you wish.
Before anything else happens, we rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest and regain spells. Now, upstairs with us.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't remember where that person was. First floor, second floor. Unshi. Were you them? So, did he steal a girdle off you yet? Okay, that was the person who had the concern about the ogre with a girdle fetish, because that's a totally normal sentence to say. Landrin, you're the person that I need to speak with. Ah, I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kindly man, but it is always best not to push favors too far. Here's 120 gold pieces for your trouble. I'll just take those old boots from you. If you have any of my other possessions, talk to me again. I do, in fact. I see that you have the largest of those pesky spiders in my house. With this one dead, I'm sure the others will have run away. There were more? There were more than the ones we killed? Oh, God! You're too kind to an old gnome like myself. Thank you so much. If you have any of my other possessions, come talk to me again. We have your wine, I believe. You've done everything I asked. Thank you kindly for helping me, dear. You've earned every copper. Yep, and there's the bottle of wine. Okay. So, let's see. Now, if I was next level in 7 XPs for Emma, holy crap. Yeah, now, see, if I was really intent on my own advancement, and I might do this in the future, I would dismiss all the party except for myself, turn in the quest items, get all the XP myself without it being divided up, and then recruit everybody back again. But I'm in a more of a team player mood right now.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
And so we are.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, when will you attend to it? Will it be in a trice? And so we are back at the Friendly Arm Inn. We gained a new friend. She died almost immediately. But we were able to regain her once more. Shahira began that final fateful journey of the soul, but we were able to kind of just cast out a line and yank her back. Ah, what? Wait, no! No, it's okay, your husband's still here. Oh, all right then. And so, I think this is a splendid place to leave off for today. But before we go, I would like to thank all of my patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and most of all, extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. When you do, please send me a message via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you'd like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who circulate the links. The signal boost really helps. Thank you. And so, until next time, protect the cute little Chaos Mage. She's had a hard life, and she just really needs a friend, preferably one who's fireproof and forgives a lot. And I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.